Hello, this is your host Ryu. Today we're going to be talking about what would happen if Super Saiyan 4 Goku from the Baby Saga fought my personal favorite character, I swear no bias, Vegito from Dragon Ball Z in the Fusion Saga. An individual could go about doing this a few different ways. The first way is to try and estimate the multiplier to Goku for turning into Vegito and then turning into a Super Saiyan, then estimating the multiplier for Goku from Z to GT and stacking on the Super Saiyan 3 multiplier and estimating a reasonable Super Saiyan 4 multiplier. The second way is to try and use feats to analyze the characters and see which has better feats, and the third is to go based off the narrative. Now I could go on about how Vegito's multiplier is officially Goku times Vegeta's power level, giving him an insane boost of at least millions of times over conservatively, or how we could interpret Gohan as stacking Ultimate Gohan with Super Saiyan from GT and apply that to base GT Goku, and then apply that to the other Super Saiyan / Ozaru multipliers. The issue with the first method, though, is that even if some multipliers are official and others make logical sense, there's still guesswork involved, and the result is still a fan multiplier. Therefore, it's not conclusive and will always be speculative. The issue with the second method of only using feats is that both Goku from GT and Vegito upscale from Enraged Buhan's outside space attack, which was warping space to the point that it would destroy all space-time boundaries and crush the universe with his enormous power. This would make both of them an unknown amount above Universe Plus level, which isn't helpful either. That leaves us with the third and final method, which is the most concrete and conclusive if you have the right evidence, and that is the narrative / lore-based method. This does not rely on fan estimations of multipliers or feats, but rather deals in objective statements about the character's power. There is one statement worth analyzing that allows us to scale Z to GT directly, which compares Super Saiyan 4 Goku from the Baby arc to Vegito from the Buu arc. This is a huge deal because it's extremely rare to get a direct comparison of the power of characters from a non-canon continuity to a canon one in Dragon Ball. It is stated in the Dragon Ball GT TV special, which was released in 1997. They state, after Goku and Vegeta use a merging item to merge, they become Vegito. They can further become a Super Saiyan, making them Super Vegito. After the two strongest people merge, they become the greatest master in the universe, perhaps even stronger than Super Saiyan 4. This quote directly implies that Vegito from Dragon Ball Z is equal or superior to Super Saiyan 4 Goku from the Baby arc, as it was stated back when the Baby arc was running. Therefore, they could only be referring to Super Saiyan 4 Goku from the Baby arc. Thus, without direct contradiction, it's reasonable to accept this as factual. Now in GT, we do get some quotes from Super Baby Vegeta, with Baby remarking on his level of power and Goku also referring to Baby's level of power. Baby states, "Power, I have now obtained the greatest of Saiyan power," to which Goku replies, "It's true, I've never felt a ki as awesome as this." These two statements clearly put Baby Vegeta above any other currently existing character such as GT Goku and any previous villain he has fought since, such as Buhan, Rildo, etc. However, when trying to apply this to Vegito like some people do, you run into some problems. The first is for Baby's quote. His statement can only be safely applied to existing Saiyans, as it refers to the current tense for being the greatest Saiyan power. You can't assume that he's stronger than a hypothetical fusion, or fusion that hasn't existed for years like Vegito based on that. So Baby's statement does not provide proof of him surpassing Vegito. The second statement by Goku is again not concrete proof of Baby surpassing Vegito. He only says Baby is the most awesome ki he has felt, but the fact of the matter is Vegito never used his full power, and outright states he was holding back the entire fight against Buhan, which is further confirmed when Capito Kai states he could have defeated Buhan at any time, but chose to antagonize Buu instead to force Buu to absorb him so he could save his friends. In fact, Vegito states he is surprised by his own power, and that he can make a fool of Buhan, further showing he has not felt and is unsure of his upper limits. Thus Goku has never actually felt a serious or full power Vegito, and therefore it would not make sense to assume his statement encompasses a hypothetical full power Vegito, any more than it would a hypothetical GT Vegito, for example, as he never felt either and never existed. This is especially true when it contradicts a direct comparison between Vegito and Super Saiyan 4 Goku in an official guide such as this case. We can see further evidence that Vegito was holding back most of his power, even in base form, with direct statements from guides, such as in Dragon Ball Kyojin 2, where it's stated he doesn't need to become a Super Saiyan to overpower Buu. Another example of this is when Elder Kai states that Goku and Gohan fusing likely won't even need Super Saiyan to defeat Buu-Tanks. Yet it is confirmed in the El Manga Legendario guide that even if Gohan and Goku fused, they likely would not have reached the level of power that Vegito has, further showcasing that even without Super Saiyan, Vegito could have defeated Buu-Tanks and Buuhan and was holding back the entire time. So we can conclude that Super Saiyan Vegito is in fact equal or superior in power to Super Saiyan 4 Goku from the Baby arc. Worth noting is that it's never stated if they are referring to Super Vegito or Base Vegito when they compare him to Super Saiyan 4 Goku. They do show Base Vegito in the picture beside the statement, however, and state that he is perhaps stronger than Super Saiyan 4 Goku after merging, which makes it a reasonable possibility that they were referring to Base Vegito. However, for the sake of being conservative, we'll consider them to be including Super Vegito in their analysis for this video. Of course, power isn't the only factor. If we look at the two characters, one might think Goku having another 15 years will give him an edge in experience and skill. But this isn't the case, since Vegito has the combined experience and skill of both Goku and Vegeta. Given Goku and Vegeta are around 40 years old at this point, the fusion should have added the equivalent of about 40 more years worth of experience, as well as two unique fighting styles together, possibly even magnifying them beyond the sum of their parts, just like his power. Vegito also has the advantage of a larger move pool and more stable transformation. Given Mastered Super Saiyan feels almost as natural as Goku's base state, it would have much less strain on the body than Super Saiyan 4 does. One thing that might come up is what if Super Saiyan 4 Goku uses Dragon Fists? He overpowered Omega Shenron with it, so it can hit above his weight class. But could that stop Vegito? The answer is, he never uses Dragon Fist until later in GT, so it's questionable if he can even use it in the Baby arc. Assuming he can though, Vegeta can most likely use Super Saiyan 3, which should be enough to equal or overpower Dragon Fist, given Gotenks can use the form even though neither Goten or Trunks are capable of it. And no, Super Saiyan 3 does not take long to activate, as seen when Goku instantly goes from base to Super Saiyan 3 while Buu-Tanks charges at him. So after analyzing both characters, I can conclusively say that Super Vegito is as strong or stronger than Super Saiyan 4 Goku from the Baby arc, based on a direct narrative comparison. He has more experience, more skill, a larger move pool, and a less taxing form than Super Saiyan 4. Furthermore, Vegito could still likely utilize Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 3 if he needed to, so it's clear that Super Vegito would win this battle. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below.